very funny.
What's going on here?
We're just reporting in for our shift.
Yeah, well, the two of you are late.
Well, the community alert is out in full force. You know, it's getting harder to sneak into this house.
Yeah, they got more signs than the freeway.
So how's the old hole-in-the-wall gang holding up tonight?
Give me another beer.
Even money, he's our guy.
Yeah, well, no action on that bet. Neighborhood's already convinced there's more than coincidence between the Lebrechts moving in and the recent string of burglaries.
How come new neighbors always bring suspicion?
What, are you kidding? These guys are the stars of America's Most Wanted over here.
Well, that's it for me. I'm going to bed. Good night, Dad.
Good night, Judy.
Good night.
How in the world am I supposed to keep track of all of our expenses if you don't write them down in the checkbook? I can't keep track of everything. There's no receipts. There's no receipts. No, they're not. My account is coming down my back because you don't keep records. You know we're going to get audited by the IRS. What are you doing here? Get out of here. What the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be sleeping. Why are you closing the bridge? Oh, girl, just say it. Now just go back up here.
We never thought of finding a place where we belong. Don't have to stand alone, we'll never let you fall. Don't need permission to decide what you believe. I said jump down on Jump Street. I said jump down on Jump Street. Your friends will be there when your back is to the wall. You'll find you need us 'cause there's no one else to call. And it looks hopeless, the decision's what you need. You better be ready to jump. 21 Jump Street.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, Judy. Homer's probably casing the houses through the kids at school. You know, parents' vacation time, work hours. Stick by. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find out the next house they'll hit.
I hope so. I can't take much more of these bologna and cheese sandwiches you've been making.
Is this a pretty girl looking away, or do you see an old lady with a big nose? Okay, now what just happened here? Your optic nerve processed the image the same way, but it all depends on how your mind was told to perceive it. So here is a case where seeing is not believing. Now, you all learn a lot more about the makeup of your own eye by dissecting a sheep's eyeball in the next class. Now, I want you to find lab partners by tomorrow.
Lisa, are you okay? What happened to your face?
Nothing. I just fell in the driveway.
Well, you take care of yourself, okay?
Get inside this house, young lady. Hey,
me inside this house now. You be quiet. This is none of your business. You shut. You get out of the way. Get in here. Get inside this house.
You're hurting her, Jax.
We're not here to interfere with domestic squabbles. We're staking out the Lebrecs, not their neighbors.
Come on, unscramble it.
I'm trying.
There, you got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man, get
maybe
it
if I
back.
jiggle the wires. Here.
You know, Sal's an electrical whiz. I bet he could get this cable thing to unscramble.
Hi, Judy.
Some of us have to work the day shift. You guys mind turning the TV down so I can get some sleep?
Well, yeah. It's, the TV, it's busted.
Well, it's a good thing. Do you know what that is?
Can't see a thing. I mean,
Well, it's, you know, it's cable.
Hey, why don't you see what's on the public channel?
Hey. Lebrecs are either going shopping or about to commit a serial murder.
well, if it's shopping, do we need anything?
Yeah, get some junk food.
Chips, sodas.
Whatever, anything with a shelf life of 20 years. Here. Don't let the neighbors see you either.
4.
10-4. Get some diet soda. You know, we've been watching this family for a long time. We don't know anything about him. That kid, Homer, you know. You got anything on him? Judy?
Oh, I haven't made contact yet.
What have you been doing this whole time?
The girl in the next house, she had a nasty black and blue mark on her face.
Well, I'm not surprised. Had a nasty spill last night in the driveway.
Really? I didn't see that.
I'm supposed to be watching the Addams family here, not the Cleavers.
That father's abusing his family.
Have you actually seen him hit them?
No, but I've seen a lot.
Maybe you imagined a lot.
There are a lot more kinds of abuse than physical, Doug. If I were those kids, I'd be at the breaking point. I'd do anything to get out.
You don't need to see those people because they have canceled tomorrow night.
Oh, they canceled?
Yes, they canceled.
Who do they think that? Why they canceled?
Well, do you remember what happened the last time we saw them? Do you know what's happened to Owen?
That's not my fault,
Oh, honey,
darling.
he wants to be with us.
Well, that's not my fault. You go to a place, a restaurant like that, when people don't do you service.
Once again, would you
Hey,
stop it?
don't you tell me.
Excuse me, Rob?
Hey, what do you know? It's the girl next door.
More like across the street.
So how do you like the neighborhood?
It's okay.
It's great when I was a kid.
Look, I was wondering if you wanted to be lab partners tomorrow.
Kind of ditching tomorrow. I don't like hurting things just to find out what's inside. Sorry.
All right, we screw this in here. Punch that in there. Plug this in here. And bingo. How's that?
Great. Hey. Still don't understand how she does that.
And it is all yours today, but remember, that's last of the quantity. You've
Hey,
got to
Judy.
be online right now if you'd like to get in on the deal, because that item is completely gone.
Look at all
and
the
a
accessories you
great
get with
deal
that.
for you. Remember,
what a
when you're
deal.
shopping at
Well,
the
there you go,
post office,
guys.
we make your
Blowfish
wishes
cable
dreams come
system. You
true.
got a
We
problem?
got
Give me a
deal for
call.
you
I'll put you on
today.
hold for an hour.
Item that actually is
That's
prepared
it.
to make your
Sal, I want you to cross the street, right? Give them a whole spiel about how they won this contest to get a free cable installation. But here's the hitch. You gotta lay the cable inside the house.
Guys, that's a great idea.
Yeah, a little undercover police work.
You got it.
You know she's been hanging around with a bag on this.
Go get him, Sal.
Doug, no always thinking.
The juices are flowing. What can I tell you? There he goes.
How about your responsibility as a dad, huh? My responsibility. Don't you question my responsibility. Don't you question my responsibility. You're too young. Don't you be so arrogant. All right, well, if you want to know something about her, then you go ask her, okay? Where is she? I don't know where she is, all right? I never know where she is either. I knew where she was. I caught her when you were What do you mean you wouldn't tell me? All right? Just leave me alone. You better start behaving like a responsible son, or you're out of this house. Responsible adult, huh? I don't want you living here if you can't live by the rules. Maybe I shouldn't live here then, huh? How about you get the hell out of here? Hey, you shut up. I'm not talking to you. Now I'm talking to you. I'll talk to you. Oh, man, no. Get out. All right? You know she didn't do anything right. I'm asking you. Hey, you. Hey.
Community alert, guys. They got him.
Let's go. Wait a second. Wait, my tools. We'll get them later.
Should we go down there and help him?
No, we're gonna blow out cover. Look, we're not even supposed to be in this house.
Good idea, Judy. You go down there and tell him that
Yeah.
he's your cable guy.
Judy, talk to him! Hey! Where you going? Hey! Where you going? Go, punk!
Hey! Are you okay? I live across the street and I heard some noises. I thought maybe... Is there any...
Sounds to me like you simply witnessed a domestic argument.
Oh, no. It was much more than that.
How do you know that?
You're a father. You know the difference between a domestic argument and violence.
And you're a cop. If there was violence, why didn't you stop it?
Because I didn't want...
Because you really didn't see anything other than a family argument, did you? I mean, you saw what you wanted to see.
If you opened your eyes, you'd see it too.
You know, you're getting caught up in something that's really none of your...
Captain, I think something happened to Mr. Daniels.
Oh, for crying out loud, Hoffs.
The family had no place to go. The mother was afraid. The kids couldn't defend themselves.
You know, you don't know anything about it. And you are way out of line. Don't you question me.
Oh, that's right. When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it, right?
Bingo!
That sucks!
Guess it's my turn. You okay?
Yeah.
Didn't mean to. I couldn't help overhearing.
It's okay. Thought you were ditching today.
I am.
Want some company?
Well, I kind of have some things I have to take care of. You know, by myself.
Well, maybe I'll drop by later.
No. Don't come over. Hey. Come on. I'll drop you off at school.
Okay.
Can't you wait just 5 more seconds? She's about to do the thing with the teeth again.
Where is Ioki? Because I want him to see this.
Come on, Sal. You could hardly expect...
2 in the morning, I'm sitting in a jail cell with guys named Bloody Eddie and Derek the Domino waiting for Hanson to come down and identify me. He goes through all the trouble of coming downtown to say, I've never seen this guy before in my life.
That's funny.
I was strip searched, hosed down, and naked in front of grown men.
I'm sorry, Sal. That's not funny. Hey, better call Hanson. He's gonna have to go downtown again.
I know what you're trying to do, guys, but you gotta listen to me, okay?
Hi. I'm Adam Murray. I'm your new neighbor across the street. I hope I'm not imposing or anything.
No, I'm Pam Daniels.
Yeah, I know. My daughter's met your son. I've got this favor to ask. I mean, I know it's a bit much for a new neighbor, but I went next door to ask them, and,
The LeBrecks?
yeah. Yeah, I hold on to my wallet anytime I just look over at their house.
They are something.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got this pain-in-the-butt tree stump in my backyard, and I've seen your husband around, and I thought maybe you could, I mean, I'd buy a beer, maybe we could have a barbecue.
My husband's gone.
Oh, is he on business, or is... I didn't mean to pry anything.
Yes, on business.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe when he gets back, if he's up for it, maybe you can send him over.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Bye now. His father is gone.
I know. Rob and his sister are pretty happy about it.
Their mother's not.
What are you saying, Captain?
Look, we're here to stake out the LeBrecks. But if you want to keep your eye on that other situation,
He thought we were fighting the other morning.
we were.
He thinks I'm suffering the same problem with my father. Captain, if I could get him to believe you were being abusive.
What?
Well, maybe I could get him to open up about the other night. He feels so alone, like he's the only one in the whole world with this problem.
Look, Hoffs.
He's dying for someone to share his fears.
It could take weeks for him to open up to you.
Look, we're going to this show together at school tonight. If we could stage one minor incident, I know I could gain his trust immediately.
You will just have to take the time.
Captain, this boy needs help now.
No! No, I won't do that.
Now, if any of you have Mrs. Brooks for English, you've read that ancient Greek classic, Oedipus Rex. Well, personally, I think it'd be a lot less boring if the parts were played by Skipper and Gilligan. Gilligan, little buddy, you just, killed your father and, slept with your mother. Really, Skipper? Gee, will that get us off the island? Gilligan, snap out of it, little buddy. Don't you get it? You slept with your mother. Oh, no.
I don't recall giving you permission to go out tonight, young lady. You get your ass back home.
Ginger, that's terrible.
As long as you are under my roof, you will live by my rules. Now, let's go.
Why, good buddy?
Don't ignore me, because I know how to get your attention real quick. Stop. I want you Right now!
Stop it!
It's all part of the act, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this a bad time?
No, please. Come on in. Have a seat. Can I get you coffee?
No, thank you.
Welcome wagon.
Little corny. I brought some muffins.
Hey, nothing corny about homemade muffins.
No, these are the kind that come in a tube.
Ah. So what brings you over? There isn't anything wrong, is there, Pam?
I have no one else to go to. My family is so distant, and my friends, I don't want them to know. They don't want to know. I mean, I feel so foolish. I sense, I know that you're a good man.
Look, it's okay. I'll help. And I'll listen. I understand what you've been through.
My husband's disappeared. He hasn't shown up for work in a couple of days.
Has he made a large withdrawal at the bank? Oh, what I mean is, I've heard that that's what guys would do if they were gonna just take off.
My husband,
Has something happened to him? Do you suspect... Do you think your husband may be dead, Pam? You have any idea how?
I think my son did it.
Three, 2, 1. Congratulations.
I don't know, it's kind of lame. I'm 17, and this is the first time I've been awake for 24 hours straight.
How do you feel?
I think I'd feel better if I'd done it when my dad was around.
Yeah, well, mine's gonna kill me.
Don't go home.
Thought about that.
I had my escape all planned.
You've been digging tunnels in your backyard?
No. But everything else has crossed my mind.
What's your favorite plan?
He's got this bed that's perfect. And when he was asleep, I tie him up to the bedpost with my shoelaces. And I wake up Lisa and Jenny, and Mom would be making sandwiches and stuff, and grab some clothes, drive all night, stop off my grandparents in Maine, then go someplace, make sure he'd never find us.
Was it really that bad?
I swear to you, you're gonna laugh, but I really thought he was the devil. I mean, it was the only excuse for the things he did. Well, you know, like your dad. He'd get home about 6:30 every day. And around 4:30, I started feeling a little nervous and sick, and an hour before he'd get home, I'd throw up.
why he was ever allowed to be a parent. It just feels like, we're being punished.
It's not your fault. It's his.
Yeah. I'll tell you, though. I like to believe that it was some angel. I don't know, some Jedi Knight came and took him from our lives. Hey, that angel will come for you too, Judy. It's just until then. Guess you're stuck with me.
Where were you all night?
Contrary to what you may believe, Captain Fuller, we are not father and daughter.
Well, you should have reported.
Reported what? That you practically yanked my arm out of the socket? That I was totally unprepared for your actions? Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to help him. You know, I have tried to keep that part of me locked away all my life. But I can remember praying for someone to help me when I was a kid.
Captain, you were...
My father used to sit with his beer in the dark at the kitchen table. And when he had gathered up enough hate for his own life, he would turn on us. It was all I'd ever known. And I was afraid that it might be the only way I knew how to be a father.
But you're not that way.
No, my fear kept me away from my own son. Since my divorce, I've ignored him. I can't even remember the last time I talked to Kip.
You've opened up wounds getting involved with the Daniels.
Those wounds never closed. The screaming, the arguing. They've been with me my whole life.
They're quiet now.
Mrs. Daniels thinks that Rob may have murdered his father.
And you believe her?
I could almost understand if he did.
Radial artery. Metacarpal.
Hepatic artery.
Yeah, thanks. Right. Cervical. Inner jugular. Did you know if you cut the jugular, the person only has 2 minutes to live?
Yeah, well, I doubt that's going to be on the test tomorrow, Rob.
Hate to die that way. What's the one way you wouldn't want to die?
Alone.
If you're gonna kill somebody, you know, how would you do it?
I wouldn't.
It's just a question.
Look, I know what you're getting at, Rob, and I don't like it.
when I was a kid in the winter. I wish this car would skid across the ice and hit a tree. As I got older, I knew what I had to do. I'd wait till it was really plowed. Give him shooters. Risk him turning real mean. Stand him up in the shower. Warm water so he wouldn't sober up. Put a towel around his legs so there wouldn't be any finger marks. Pull his legs out from under him. People bash their heads in the bathroom every day. It looked just like an accident.
Stop it, Rob.
Sorry. Just wanted to tell somebody.
Yeah, well, it hurts to hear it. He told me how he would kill his father.
Would or did?
I think we should bring him in for questioning.
All right. Tomorrow, before school. Let's allow that house one more night of peace. Upstairs. You stay right there. Pam? You okay?
A mother is supposed to protect her son.
Do you want to come in?
No, I can't stay. I'd have sent him away. I'm no better than what I hate. I can't stand it, and I can't leave.
Look, I understand you're under a lot of stress. I'll do everything I can to help you and your family.
No. I can't help anymore.
Look, Pam, if Rob has hurt someone, you can't just let it go.
He didn't do anything.
Are you trying to tell me that...
He's back. My son of a bitch husband has come back.
Since that first night, there haven't been any problems.
There will be.
Daniel's got to know he's hurting his family.
Oh, yeah.
We can't enjoy it.
No.
Maybe while he was away, he got some help.
You can't stop that sickness in a week. And you certainly can't do it alone.
Can it be stopped?
God, I hope so. But it seems like the only thing that kids learn from their abusing parents is violence. It's a cycle. Keeps repeating itself. No. No, I never hit my son.
You broke the cycle.
No. No, I did something just as wrong. I was so afraid of becoming my father that I kept myself totally away, both physically and emotionally. I love my boy so much. But he scares the hell out of me.
I just come to accept unhappiness. But for the time he was gone, I really felt free.
I can imagine.
No, you can't. It's like in Mr. Logston's history class. You know, that they toss that word out all the time, freedom this and freedom that. You just kind of sit there and go, yeah, right. But now I know what it means. I can't go back.
Well, he hasn't done anything since he's been back.
It's even more terrifying. The waiting. I don't know if I can take him looking out on me anymore.
Maybe you got to give him a chance.
No. No, I've given him too many chances already.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
Adam.
Can you talk? I just wanted to stop over and check on you.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
Well, I haven't done anything.
No, you've been so helpful.
You're talking like it's over.
Well, I think it is. I really think so.
Why is that?
Well, Phil he needed to get away just to try to get himself together to stop hurting his family, and it's worked. It's really worked.
Well, I hope you're right, Pam.
I am. I have to be.
But if you're not, you have to get out. There are people who can help you.
Thank you, Adam.
In my professional opinion, the Lebrechts are nothing more than just weirdos. I think we ought to pack it up and go home.
I concur.
These community alert people, they chase us every day. I'm beginning to feel like a mechanical rabbit at a dog race.
Yeah, well, just keep watching, guys.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
What is it?
Oh, tequila.
Oh, you got a shooter. Hey, now
Oh.
you're talking, buddy.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love
Now
it.
you're talking.
Yeah.
Hey, that is just like iced tea. Damn good stuff. What's the matter with you? Why are you always a punk? Huh? Why don't you show respect to your father and your mother when we're having a night? You got no right to talk to me without respect. You understand that? Ugh. Where did you go? You're no good. You ought to get a job. Get back in here and face the music. Hey! Bring me some ice, you punk. Where are you? Nobody respects their elders anymore. Bring me some ice and go out and get a job or mow the lawn or do something right.
Captain,
What is it, Penhall?
I got dizzy here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are you taking me?
No, I'm going to the bathroom.
All right.
No, you've been.
Okay. All right. I'll be all right.
Oh, they're not coming over to borrow sugar.
Get in the deep red there.
It's this way.
Captain, this is just how Rob said he would kill his father. I really think we should.
Nobody break cover.
Ioki, call for backup.
Penhall.
Hoffs.
Police officers!
We didn't know you were home.
We saw this dude breaking into your house.
I'm with the Community Alert Patrol.
You guys know this man?
No.
Take care of this.
You, on the ground.
Pam, we're cops. We need your keys right now. We need this door open.
Honey, stay by the car.
Okay.
He's alive.
I can do it, Mom. I'm too weak.
Oh, no, baby. No, you're not the one who's weak.
Car there, Jenny? Huh? Thanks. Keys?
Hello, Kip. It's Dad, son. How you been?